Hey there, YouTube family. Welcome back to our channel, your trusted space. We're wedded deep into the fascinating world of feminine psychology and relationships. We're absolutely thrilled to have you here today. If you're new to our community, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you never miss a single update from us. This channel is all about exploring etheric emotional layers, mental dynamics, and hidden patterns that shape our connections with others, from body language to attachment styles. We break it all down with research, real-world ins, and practical takeaways you can apply right away. And now today, get ready because we're uncovering a topic that's often whispered about, rarely explained, deliberately, and deeply misunderstood. The unmistakable signs that indicate when a girl is physically aroused. Understanding female arousal can feel like decoding a secret language. But there's the truth: it's not just physical, it's emotional, mental, even social. And when you learn how to watch, read the cues, open up a whole new level of connection, trust, and intimacy in your relationships. Let's be clear. Physical arousal, often casually described as being wet, is not just a physical reaction. It's the result of a delicate dance between her biology, psychology, environment, and emotional safety. Every woman is different, and understandings signs isn't just about attraction, it's about respect, awareness, and connection. Physical arousal, the science behind desire. So let's start at the beginning. What actually happens during physical arousal? When a girl experiences arousal, her body begins to respond in subtle yet powerful ways. Her nervous system estrogord. Blood flow increases, hormones like adrenaline and oxytocin are released, and her body begins preparing for closeness and connection. These aren't just sexual signals, they're signals of trust, curiosity, and emotional safety. Her body is telling her this moment feels exciting and safe. These biological changes are automatic, but influenced by how she feels. If there's emotion, alchemistry, mental stimulation, and trusting the air, her body often responds first, even before her mind fully realize what champagne. Understanding this isn't about exploitation, it's about empathy. When you can notice the signs, you're not guessing what she feels, you're respectfully digging into her comfort level, her stay tough mind, and her desire to connect. Tone, body language, the unspoken signals of her soul. First up, we have body language, and this one's huge. Our bodies speak vooms, even when our lips stay silent. And when a woman is aroused, her posture, gestures, and micro-expressions begin to shift in very noticeable yet subtle ways. You know what to look for? One of the clearest signs: she leans in while talking to you. That lean, it's just about hearing you better. It's about feeling closer. Physically and emotionally, it's a silent way of saying, I want to be near you. She might also maintain deep eye contact, letting her gaze linger longer than usual. This isn't just about interest, it's about connection. Eye contact creates intimacy and says, I see you and I want you to see me too. Then there's the classic signal. Playing with her hair or touching her lips, these subconscious actions draw attention to her features in a subtle, flirtatious way. Twirling her hair, that's nervous excitement. Brushing her lips, that's sensual energy rising to the surface. But that's nodal. When a girl is physically aroused, her body opens up literally. You'll soon cross arms, relax shoulders, emphasizing you directly. These signs show she's not only comfortable, but emotionally engaged. And here's one of the biggest green lights: mirroring. When she mimics your movements, like leaning in when you do, crossing her legs the same way, or adjusting her tonado match yours, it shows deep psychological rapport. Her body is syncing with yours like two radios to neutral. The same frequency. Another detail: watch how she listens. If she leans in closer when you're speaking or tilts her head with genuine interest, it means she's emotionally tuned inches, not just hearing your words. She's feeling the connection. All of these signs may seem small, but together they speak volumes. Dire, her body's way of saying, I'm drawn to you. Two, flushed skin, the visible glow of excitement. Let's move to a physical sign that's impossible to fake: flushed skin. One, A girl is aroused, her body naturally increases blood flow, especially to areas like the face, neck, ears, and upper chest. This causes a noticeable rosy or green glow, something that happens involuntarily and instantly. Why does this matter? Because it's a visual clue of arousal, her body revitalizing. Something her words might not, that pink hue on her cheeks. It's not just blush, it's biology. Her adrenaline and dopamine levels are rising, and her skin tone reflects that internal spark. This kind of flush usually occurs during moments of heightened intimacy, like when she's laughing, engaged in flirty conversation, or when there's a spark of emotional connection that Makashir feels seen and desired and don't overlook context. Environment can amplify or mute this in. A warm room, soft lighting, or even a romantic setting can make her natural flush more apparent, and the more emotionally connected she feels, the more reverberant her skin may appear, literally glowing from the inside out. Also, be mindful that each woman is unique. Some flush more easily, some less, depending on skin tone, sensitivity, or comfort levels. Key isn't to expect the sign, but to notice it when it's there, so the next time you're talking to her and notice her cheeks glowing, ask yourself, is it just the lighting, or is her body speaking louder than words ever could? 3. Changes in breathing, the rhythm of rising desire. Next, we're diving into something subtle but incredibly revealing: her breathing pattern. When a girl becomes aroused, her body prepares itself, and one of the first systems to respond is her respiratory system. You may notice that their breathing becomes quicker, shallower, more rhythmic than before. Why does this happen? Because her heart rate increases, her body gets flooded with adrenaline, and her oxygen intake shifts. She may not even notice the change, but if you're paying close attention, you will during moments of intimacy. Whether you're laughing together, sharing secrets, or simply holding eye contact, you might see her chest rise and fall more noticeably. That's not just nervousness, it's physiological steam. And it's not only the speed, it's how she breathes. If she starts taking deeper, slower breaths, she may be trying to calm herself to stay composed while her body's buzzing with emotion, or reefing quickens during a moment of tension or eye contact. It might be a sign her emotional walls are wearing, and she's beginning to feel safe, connected, and turned on. Pay attention to the timing. If you touch her hand, lean in close, or say something vulnerable and her breath catches or shifts, that's your cue. Something chang in her energy. And yes, breathing is also affected by the environmental settings, music, closeness, but one paired with body language and flushing skin. That's a strong cocktail of arousal right there. For eye dilation window to her desire. Say the eyes never lie. And that couldn't be more true. Here, one of the clearest signs of arousal is something's ball, almost imperceptible pupil dilation. When a woman is attracted or emotionally stimulated, her pupil naturally grow larger. Why? Because her brain is lighting up with dopamine, the pleasure chemical, and her nervous system is signaling desire. It's a biological mechanism, and it often happens with her even realizing it. So next time you're sitting across from her, holding her gaze, and notice her pupils are slightly larger, it's a powerful clue. It means she's not just looking at you, she's drawn to you. And what's even more fascinating, eye contact during arousal intensifies the connection it creates. Feedback loop, her pupils dilate, yours respond, and the emotional bond deepens. Combine this with her body language, elening in biting her lip, relaxed posture, and you'll feel the chemistry in there, whether she says a word or not. But remember, context matters. Bright lighting can restrict pupils' mood, and comfort levels can influence gaze. So always read eye dilation as part of a larger emotional and physical picture. And if she holds your gaze longer than usual, that's not just politeness, it might be a window into what she's truly feeling. I knew 5. Increased touch sensitivity, shiver beneath the skin. Lastly, let's explore one of the most telling signs of all: increased touch sensitivity. When a woman is aroused, her skin becomes more responsive, eye endings fire up, blood flow heightens, and even the lightest touches feel amplified. What might have been A casual brush of your arm before now makes her pulsarachi. You may notice her reacting more strongly to physical contact, leaning Jinto. Your hands smiling at your touch, a Revan shivering slightly when your fingers graze her skin. This isn't a Buddhavert seduction. It's about the intimate connection. Her body is quiet, ladling her. This moment feels good. Let's stay in it. Let's be clear. Touch isn't Taoist sexual. It's emotional too. A playful nudge during a conversation, a reassuring hand on her back, or a gentle squeeze of her fingers can all trigger deeper connection. The emotional trust is already there and it works both ways. Safe. She touches you more like brushing your shoulder, placing her hand on your arm when laughing, or gently adjusting your hair. It's often her way of building physical closeness. These aren't random, they're intentional. Intimate and layered with meaning. Every woman's comfort zone is different. What feels electrifying to one may feel overwhelming to another. That's why reading her cues and maintaining graceful boundaries is not just conduits essential, and when you do the physical and emotional experience becomes mutual, respectful, and unforgettably glaive. The complexities of attraction. So there you have it, the 5 powerful signs that a girl is physically aroused. But remember, these signs are not just about surface-level attraction. They're about connection, trust, and the silent language of desire that exists between two people. Understanding these cues can transform your relationships not just romantically, but emotionally. You can notice these signs with respect and emotional Keithosire, no longer guessing what she feels. See our listening to her without her having to say a single word. To recap, the 5 major SIGs include body language, her physical posture, eye contact, and micro movements, revealing gunsbone interest, flushed skin, a natural, biologically action caused by excitement and emotional intake. 3 changes in breathing, the shift in rhythm and pace as her body responds to emotional and physical stimuli. A dilation, her pupils expanding as a result of dopamine-driven desire and focus attention. Increased touch sensitivity, a heightened response. Coven, gentle touch, driven by nervy activity and emotional connection, bothers something vital. These signs are not a green light to assume consent. They are invitations to connect more deeply, permissions to cross boundaries. Aways pair awareness with respect, open communication, and a willingness to honor her feelings, whatever they may be, creating deeper connections through awareness. Recognizing these signals how will never be used to manipulate or pressure. Instead, they should be tools for creating more emotionally attuned and fulfilling relations. When you observe her cues with care and respond with mutual respect, you create a safe space, a space where both partners feel seen, heard, and emotionally secure. That's what real connection is all about, not just noticing the physical signs, but responding to them with potential emotional intelligence and sensitivity. So if you're with someone and you begin to notice these subtle signs, don't rush, don't push. Let the moment unfold naturally. Let her feel safe enough to be herself, to trust you, and to share what she's feeling when she's ready. Key takeaways: emotional closeness, lovesties. One of the most powerful things to remember is this: emotional intimacy fuels physical arousal. Studies in relationships psychology have shown time and again that women tend to experience stronger physical desire when they feel emotional actin. It's not just about how you look or what you say, it's about how safe, valued, and understood she feels with Yawent. To increase intimacy, learn her emotional language, be present in the moment. Share parts of yourself that are real vulnerableness. When she sees you, see her, not just her body, but her heart and mind. That is what creates lasting desire. Also remember that arousal is deeply contextual. The same woman might respond differently in different situations. A quiet walk under the stars may evoke something entirely different than a night out with friends. Don't just focus on triggers, focus on atmosphere, emotional tone, and mutual connection. Respect her past, her pace, her power. Every woman is a world of her own. Her experiences, her upbringing, her memories, all of them shape how she views physicalness. Some may be comfortably express arousal. openly, others may be more cautious, hesitant, or unsure. And both are equally valid. You don't need toe to code. Her, you need to respect her if she opens up treasure. That vulnerability, and if she pulls back, honor her space. That's how trust grows. That's how real love takes root. This is what separates a boy from a man. Not how well he reads signs, but how well he responds to them with honor and dignity. Stay curious. Stay respectful as we wrap up this import and conversion. Remember this, the abilitado? Recognize female arousal isn't about control or conquest. It's about compassion, presence, and real understanding these signs. Body language lust, skin breath changes. Pupil dilation and sensitivity to touch can guide you in becoming a more emotional IWAR partner. But what truly makes the difference is how you act on the map approach. Every relationship with curiosity instead of assumption, and with care instead of urgency. You'll not only deepen your emotional intelligence, it's become the kind of man who creates genuine lasting connection. Stay connected with us. If you found this video helpful, insightful, or thought-provoking, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could benefit from understanding the hidden emotional lung of attraction. Forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on relationships, Palaki, and emotional intelligence. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our upcoming deep dives. And most importantly, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us which of these signs surprised you the most, or what topics would you like us to explore. Extra voice helps shape the content we create, and we're here to support you on your journey to deeper, more meaningful relations. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, stay grounded, and always stay curious.